Now, what do we know about question 4? If you read the question, what do you think this concept is? What concept do you think question 4 is? Anybody? It's an internal transfer. How do you know there's an internal transfer? Because Ryan gave his stickers to Sam, and Ryan also gave his stickers to Ted. So the transfer of the stickers is internally among the 3 people. So it's not an external transfer where they give to somebody else out of the 3 of them. Okay, so you recognize from this statement here that there is an internal transfer, and like most of you have mentioned, in an internal transfer, your total remains the same. So this is your constant total concept. Very good. So before change after question, start off by recognizing what concept it is. That helps you to solve the question. This question is less complicated than your regular constant total question because they give you the total at the beginning. And because it's a constant total, that means your total at the end would also be the same. So what's the first step that you can actually do if you look at this part where they tell you in the end, the boy had the same number? You divide by 3, exactly. So each of them, in the end, would have 162 stickers. You divide by 3, you will find that each person would have 54 stickers. Okay? Now, then how do we go on to find before? Work backwards, how? Just work backwards. So what do we know if this is 54 at the end? We now look at what happened so that they get to 54. You could draw a model to represent the information, or you could do it by a ratio table. I leave it to you. But let's look at a model method. Ryan gave away 3 out of 10 of his stickers to Sam, and 1/4 of his stickers to Ted. What does that suggest? What should I make Ryan? Do I look at the numerator or do I look at the denominator? Denominator, why? Your denominator here represents whose stickers? It represents Ryan, exactly. So you find a common multiple of 4 and 10. Very good. That should be what you need to do. So 3 out of 10, change it, you will get 6 out of 20, and 1 out of 4, you will get 5 out of 20. From this, you should recognize actually who ended up with more stickers. So without even solving anything else, can you tell me who had Sam or Ted? Why? So Ryan gave fewer stickers to Ted for Ted to become the same. So actually that will tell you that at the beginning, Ted would have more stickers. Okay, so that can actually be derived. But the question also wants you to find how many more. So we need to continue to go and solve for how many more. But this tells you that at first, you have the number of stickers, that number of units that Ryan had at first. Okay? So what does that suggest? If in the end, they each have 54 stickers, what does that tell you? How do you find the difference in the number of units? How do you find the difference in the number of units? How many units will Ted end up with, Ryan end up with at the end? If he gives away 5 and 6, he will have 9 units at the end. So you can draw a model to represent it. You know that Ryan in the end has 9 units. How did he end up with 9 units? He ended up with 9 units because he gave away. He gave away 11 units. Of the 11 units, who did he give them to? He gave 6 units to Sam, right? And 5 units to Ted. Wrong person. So he gave 5 units to Ted, and he gave 6 units to Sam. Which means that originally, how many units must Ted have? How many units must Sam have? Yes. Okay. So that is what we know. And from the model, that also tells you that 9 units gives you a value of, what's the value of the 9 units again? What did we find just now? Each of them have at the end. It's 54. And therefore, 1 unit, 54 divided by 9 to give you 6. Okay. What else? From here, how do you know how many more Sam or Ted has at first? You look at original. So the difference at first given in the model is 1 unit, and therefore actually that's the answer. Okay. So from this part, we know that Ted had more stickers at first, and he has 6 more stickers at first. There are 2 blanks given, so one is for you to fill in the name, and the other is for you to fill in the difference. Okay.